Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 386 of Prog Review. That's it. And today I'm talking about KOMARA. You'll have to imagine what it looks like because I got the download off of eMusic. Some sprout emailed me saying you should do KOMARA. You should do it. It's really good. So I thought, oh, all right then. And eMusic had it at the cheapest price, so here we go. KOMARA is a project featuring Pat Mastelotto, he of King Crimson fame, and Mr. and XTC. We'll do all that. This is just the kind of guy I am. I grab stuff, it falls over. See, Pat Mastelotto. See, that's the kind of guy I am. I roll with the heavy hitters. Not that he ever emails me anymore. Those were the days. Can't think how that went all wrong. Anyway, but on with the show. So it's Pat Mastelotto on the old drums, on the old drums. David Kohler on guitar and bass, and Paolo Ranieri on the old toot. That's the trumpet to you and me. I mean, I avoid these kind of projects because. See, it makes me sound a terrible kind of guy because I've heard a lot of the tones and textures from Pat Mastelotto's other projects. I mean, like 2 and K2 and Tuna. So there's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of similarity to that. I mean, it's great if you want to hear a kind of like almost a King Crimson-y project-y type of thing with a smattering of Bruford Levin, Upper Extremities, Chris Botti on the on the trumpet kind of atmospherics. This is your kind of thing. I mean, it says it's a cinematic industrial ethno rock. Yeah. I mean, really, guys, you're overselling yourself. What you should be saying is be clever, box clever. I mean, they say it's a detective story. Maybe if you get the inlay, there's a detective story, but there's nothing in the music. Only a small piece of dialogue on one of the tracks midway through that. Which one was it? So at least it looks like I've actually listened to the. I think it was God Has Left This Place. Then it looks as if I've actually listened to the record. But there's nothing in the music that indicates it's an actual detective story. Because I was thinking, we're going to do Bowie Outside again. I will not go to Oxford Town. I still love that track. But what you get is a very industrial, brooding, dark, atmospheric. You get all of that. You tick that off your list. That's good. But it's a soundtrack album for a movie that hasn't been made. That's what they've done. I mean, this is what 2 used to do. They used to play their music to old black and white films projected behind them when I saw them once. That's what they did, and it was quite good fun to watch them tie up with the music. And I think this is what we've got going here. But for me, again, a lot of the textures and sounds and moods, I've been there before, and that makes me sound like I'm dismissing it. But there will be an audience for this, and it's the same audience that misses that kind of experimental King Crimson type audience. They've made this just for you. Those guys that are missing that the projects, if you were, the dark projects, call it that. I mean, again, the music's interesting. I love listening to Mastelotto do his thing. I've got to get the names right. David Kohler is very, very competent on his guitar and his bass and electronic textures. And again, it's Paolo Ranieri with his trumpet that really brings the evocative tone of the album. That trumpet that he's got going on, again, very reminiscent of what Chris Botti does, and Mark Isham. So that gets a thumbs up from me. You've got the sleeve. Imagine the sleeve is again, it's straight out of the Tool playbook there, done by Adam Jones, and yeah, I mean, yeah, so it's okay. It's all right. It'll do, but it's not groundbreaking. It's not going to scare the horses. It's pretty safe, really. It's pretty safe. But yeah, not bad for something, put together fairly quickly from how they describe it on their Bandcamp page. So there you go. I've reviewed it now. You happy? Good. You owe me money. You owe me money, Mr. Sprout, who suggested this. You owe me money. And with that, I'm gonna. Oh, I've got to give it a rating. Oh God, do I have to give it a rating? I'm gonna give this 3 dirty, smelly sprouts out of 5. That's 3 dirty, smelly sprouts. But what we want is more 2. That's what we want. We want 2 back, or K2 even. Huh. Those were the days. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. It'll do. So jaded. I'm so jaded and cynical. What a cynical old fuck I've become. But this is why I tend to avoid these things, because I feel like we did it all 15 years ago. It's all been done, and we're just kind of going over the same old ground again. But I'm sure there's legions of new listeners out there that will get their jollies on this one. So yeah, give it a listen. There's a Bandcamp page. I'm not linking to it. Fuck them. They don't give me anything for free. But you can find them. Just search for their bloody name. And yeah. So there you go. KOMARA. It's their debut. And it's it's kind of multi-ethnic, universal, European, American conglomerate, and yeah, give it a listen. The track on the opening, the track they've got on the Bandcamp page, Dirty Smelly, isn't really indicative of a lot of the material on the album, which is a great shame. You should open up a few more of your tracks for preview. But if you go to eMusic, you can listen to more, get preview more of the tracks, and that might help you get in there. So that's it. My name's Darren Look. Only one more thing to say. I've got a dash because there's a school concert this afternoon. I've got to go. I've got to leave early. There's only one more thing to say, and that is prog on.